Hi everybody. This video is going to be a little bit different than most of my other videos, but not too different. This is actually of my new Herman Miller office chair. I'll tell you which one it is in a second. Some of you guys might be familiar with a couple of their different chairs just because they're pretty much considered to be I don't know, I'm not sure whether they call them the Ferrari of furniture or the Bentley of furniture, but it really depends on what you like about them. I like both the fact that they have sexy furniture and the fact that they're crazy comfortable. So I'll call them the Ferrari and the Bentley of furniture. So they have two different portions of their company. Let me get you a nice little shot of their logo. I like their logo a lot as someone who's in marketing. But they have two different sort of parts of their business from what I've really seen. They have their office furniture and they have their home furniture. In this case, this is actually office furniture. It isn't the Herman Miller Aeron. That's how I pronounce it. I know some people pronounce it differently. Some say Aeron, some say Aeron. I say Aeron. It's not really that chair. That's pretty much their flagship, one of their most famous chairs. I think, it's instantly recognizable and it's considered one of the most comfortable chairs in the world. This chair, however, is their newest one and it's their new flagship. And it is supposed to be even more comfortable than the Aeron. And, I've sat in one of the Aerons before and I thought it was insane. It's like sitting on a cloud. So I was really excited to see what this feels like. Before I start opening it up, and I'll make a separate video where I actually show the chair and, show all the different portions of it. But this chair, first of all, full disclosure, it's about, I think, $1,400 fully equipped, $1,500 fully equipped and shipped. Which originally sounds like a lot of money, I know, and that's actually how I used to feel about things like that. I used to feel that it's definitely a lot of money, and why would you spend that much on a chair? But the fact of the matter is that you're essentially buying a Bentley, and I mean that not in terms of just the name, but in terms of really the craftsmanship and the quality and really everything that's going into it. And that's one of the reasons I was willing to do it. Everything on these chairs, when you compare it to, let's say, a $100 chair from Office Depot or something, not only can you sit in these chairs for hours on end and not feel even the smallest bit of, back pain or whatever, but you actually get out of them feeling amazing. When I used to sit in the Aeron, it felt like, I would sit in the chair for like 6 hours on end doing marketing stuff. I'd get up and I wouldn't have any back pain. In fact, I'd feel great. I would feel like I just had a really relaxing nap or something. The second thing is, aside from the build quality and really all of the research and development they put into their products, it's the fact that you really are pretty much getting something that's built to a crazy high spec. And that's one of the reasons these chairs have a 12-year warranty. So compared to like the Office Depot chairs, I used to be one of the guys who had those, cheap $150 Office Depot chairs. Those came with what, like 3 months of warranty? And that shows sort of how, I don't know, how sure they were of that product. And that's not even considering the back pain and everything I used to have, especially my lower back. It was horrible. But, these chairs have a 12-year warranty, which means that the $1,500 over 12 years ends up being about, what, $100 a year? Something like that. And, $100 a year for me to never have back pain, for me to work properly and, not have to get up and start doing stretches and stuff. And, all of that stuff to me was super worth it. And frankly, $100 a year over 12 years, compared to what, $120,000 for back surgery or, walking around with a scrunched back for the rest of my life, that's definitely, extremely worth it too. So if you guys do spend a lot of time in your chairs, and I'll open this up in a second, but I really wanted to sort of give this explanation. Sorry, my light keeps flickering on and off. But I really wanted to give this explanation. I used to be sort of one of the people who didn't like spending too much money. I considered it an expense, and I considered an office chair really an expense. But seeing as how you spend all of your time in an office chair, you really should get the best office chair that you can. And if you're willing to pay $100 a month, which is what, like $10, less than $10, or $100 a year, which is less than $10 a month, that's pretty crazy. I think that's definitely worth it. $10 a month, less than $10 a month for a perfect back and, not having any pain or anything is perfect. So this right here, quick heads up. This is the Herman Miller Embody. It's their newest chair. And whereas the Aeron was made to be really comfortable, from what I've read about this chair, and I've read lots of reviews before I purchased it, obviously, this chair was meant to take that one step further. So this chair was designed sort of based on the human spine, and I'll show you in another video exactly how the chair works and how everything works on it, but they have a lot of pretty cool claims that a lot of people who've used the chair have sort of backed up, you know, because otherwise claims are normally just claims, but people have backed them up, saying that the whole chair was designed with scientists and engineers and everything so that every aspect about it makes sitting down not just more comfortable but healthier. So I was reading about how the positioning of the armrests are done in a way so it helps your chest expand and contract more, which gets more oxygen to your lungs since you're sitting down for so long, which obviously more oxygen to your lungs means more oxygen to the rest of your body. So, you know, stuff like that, you know, it's been proven to show from what I've seen and from what I've read in various reviews, you know, it helps with blood rate. A lot of people said that actually, and this is one of the reasons I actually ended up getting this, a lot of people said that the first week that you sit on the chair, your back actually starts cracking and readjusting itself a little bit, because your back is so used to sitting on all of these horrible chairs that your spine and, you know, all of these different bones in your bottom and your spine are sort of all maladjusted. So this chair almost acts like a little type of chiropractor for you just by forcing your body to sit in the way it's supposed to be. So with that said, it's already been 6 minutes, so let me open this guy up for you. As you can see, it's a huge box. Let me just quickly show you guys again. But it's a big box, and I'm not sure exactly whether there's any, you know, stuff that you need to do once you get it, but it looks pretty well assembled. It might just be a situation where I have to put it together. So that's one strap. This is the other strap. Okay, the lid just comes straight off, I guess. So I'm actually going to bring the camera up, but okay. I'm not even going to try to look into it until I show you guys what's in there. Oh, I accidentally looked in, but the chair actually looks like it's completely assembled. Let me see. You can see there is a box right there, and that's actually, it seems, really just to keep everything together. So, one second. There we go. So this box, actually, I'll take it one step further. Wow. Okay, so that whole thing actually lifts off. Let me move this guy back now. So yeah, that whole thing actually lifted off. That's very interesting. I didn't think it would do that. But yeah, so let me see. Whole thing lifted off. This guy right here was just to protect it. Okay, wow, the whole chair is actually completely assembled, it seems. The whole thing seems like it's totally assembled. And I'm gonna make a separate video actually showing you, this is very soft. You can use that for something, polishing stuff, I guess. I'll make a separate video where I show you exactly all the different aspects of the chair and what makes it so amazing. I'll definitely be doing that. But really, here, this is just a sneak peek. You can see that spine thing that I was talking about earlier. I think you can. No, give me 1 second. Yeah, you can definitely see that, I think. But yeah, this is the spine aspect. I'll make a different video showing exactly how it works. But you can see that every little aspect of this, it's lots of little springs, and it's actually made of one sheet. It's pretty amazingly designed, but there you go. Sorry for the haphazard unboxing video. Like I said, I'd never opened one up before. I still don't know exactly, you know, how this all works. Let me see. This is there you go. Seating that performs for you. and it talks about, you know, how to use it, the design of the seat, not to be removed unless delivered to the consumer. That's pretty cool. Okay, perfect. So that's the end of this video. I will see you guys in the next video where I actually start discussing the actual chair, all of its different points, and I'll go into it a little bit more. Thank you guys and see you soon.